Hey, what's up, guys? JD Venom here. You know what? I'm out of energy tonight, guys. I am out of energy here tonight that I don't even want to do my intro. What I'm gonna say. Hello, my name is JD Venom, part of Venom Nation Wrestling. This is my Smackdown hand live review. Were you guys expecting that for today, August the 29th, 2017? Were you guys expecting me to come on here all jubilant tonight? You know, I tuned out tonight. And I had Smackdown on as background noise. I had Smackdown on as background noise. I tried to pay attention to what I could, but most of the show was nothing. It was terrible. I mean, I'm not gonna yell. I'm gonna try not to yell. Even though when they say I'm gonna try not to yell, I end up yelling anyway. But this show was in a dark state. WWE's in a dark state right now. The only thing that's watchable from WWE right now is NXT. And I can't wait for tomorrow. Even though I know what the fucking outcome is. I can't wait for tomorrow. I've been watching the Mae Young Classic. I only watched the first episode. After this, I'm going to watch episode 2. Expect episode 1 and maybe an episode 2 review up by Thursday. You know what I mean? But it's just right now, it's just SmackDown Raw. The only thing outside of John Cena and Roman Reigns promo from this week at WWE TV has been absolutely fucking garbage. Absolutely fucking garbage. They're putting on stuff that doesn't matter. People are getting buried. Like, there has been 3 people that should be prominently featured on WWE TV more. And tonight, they look like shit. Even the person that did win tonight, Sami Zayn, looked like shit. He was an afterthought. Just tonight has just been an all-out disappointment. Should I be disappointed about this? No. But I mean, knowing that WWE has the best roster, and I'm going to say it once, I'm going to say it again, WWE has the best roster that they ever had as far as in-ring wrestling is concerned. Compared to the Attitude Era was good for storytelling, but not good for wrestling. Not good for wrestling because it was more brawling. You had your hardcore matches, you had your Hell in a Cell matches, last man standing matches. But this one, for pure wrestling, you have the best roster. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Dean Ambrose. Yeah, I mean, the cruiserweights. They can all wrestle their ass off. It's just that the storylines, the booking, the way that they go from week to week to week to week, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. And I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely fucking sick of it. I am glad, guys, because I told you last night that work update beginning next Tuesday, I'll be working from 3 to 12, up until further notice. I'm trying to work some days out so I can still stay in my early shift. So if I can still stay in my early shift, I can still review Raw, SmackDown, and NXT every week. But if I go to that 3 to 12 shift, I am glad I'm getting a break from reviewing SmackDown and Raw. Because it's just, these shows are nothing. I'm coming on here saying the same thing every week. Every week I'm saying the same thing. Because it's true, nothing's changed. Nothing's been changing with WWE. This was a complete snooze. A complete snooze of a show tonight. If you would have went to sleep during this show, if you would turn the show off, you didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss anything. You can watch W Live on YouTube. W Live, which is a YouTube channel that cuts down and condenses WWE weekly programming into like 30 minutes. You can watch that and be happy. If it's SmackDown, it's usually about 20 minutes. You can watch a 20-minute video to learn everything that you need to know about the show. Even at that, I still think 20 minutes is still too long for SmackDown. SmackDown is the worst wrestling show in the WWE. I was going to say the library, but not the entire SmackDown series, of course. But as of right now, SmackDown is the worst show. Raw, I would never thought I'd say this. Raw has overtaken SmackDown as far as quality is concerned from week to week. Not saying that Raw is a good show. Raw last night was still a bad show, just minus the John Cena and Roman Reigns promo. If that John Cena Roman Reigns promo wasn't there, who knows what? It would be a toss-up of which show was worse. Both shows are not good. They're not. You can't say, oh, that John Cena Roman Reigns promo made the show good overall. No, you can't say that. Good segment, possibly segment of the year, but overall, it doesn't really do anything as far as being, a show that I can watch week to week to week and say, oh, that's a good show. SmackDown tonight, nothing happened, guys. You know what? I'm going to go over the results. I'm going to let you know what I thought about the show tonight, but by each segment. There were some things in here that was like, oh, okay, I understand. But overall tonight, guys, if you miss the show, this review is going to tell you everything you need to know about the show. Everything you need to know about the show is in this review. Don't have to go watch the show at all. You do not have to go watch the show at all. And it's just a quiet shame. It's quite a shame where WWE is at right now with their product. Like I said, I'm not going to yell, I'm not going to bitch, I'm not going to whine, I'm not going to complain, but it's just is what it is right now. The show absolutely fucking sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. If you guys are new to the channel here, be sure to leave a thumbs up like that. Got almost 300 viewers on the Monday Night Raw review last night, where I was a little bit more animated. I was yelling. Yeah, I mean, and, I was raving. But tonight, guys, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I am exhausted. I am fucking exhausted, and this show maybe even more sleepy. So I'm gonna tell you like it is. If you guys like this review, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page, where both links are down below. Gonna be getting the NXT review up tomorrow, right after NXT. So be sure to be here as soon as NXT goes off the air from the WWE Network. Thursday, you should be getting two Mae Young Classic reviews, episode 1 and 2. That I think Saturday, I'll probably do episode 3. On Sunday, you'll probably be seeing episode 4. So I'm probably going to spread those out like that. So if you are into the Mae Young Classic, if you want to watch it and hear my thoughts about it, I will be reviewing it here on the channel. I already saw episode 1. Don't want to give you my thoughts about it yet. Probably will re-watch it because it's only 40 minutes. If I can watch SmackDown tonight for 2 hours straight, I can watch the Mae Young Classic episode 1 and 2 again. So I'm going to be watching episode 2 after this here. But tell your friends, family, come join the JD Venom Nation on YouTube. So let's get into the review, guys. Tonight's SmackDown was from Little Rock, Arkansas. This crowd was horrible. I said it once. I said this last week. A crowd that can be terrible. They can be terrible in both ways. 1, by no reaction. 2, by the crowd trying to hijack the show and not paying attention. There's good crowds. There's great crowds. Crowds in Texas, crowds in Florida, crowds in California that actually pay attention to the show and that's investing in everything that the wrestlers are doing. But with that being said, though, WWE has put on a product. Has put on a product for the fans to get behind. The fans didn't know who Bobby Roode was. They barely knew who Nakamura was because you barely heard him singing his fucking entrance. And it's just fuck, man. It's just fuck, man. Just get these guys better, promote these guys better. Promote these guys a lot better. Do vignettes. Do promos. Promote these guys. But you don't. You don't. I know Bobby Roode just got into, is this the second week on the main roster, so we can't really say anything about Bobby Roode yet. But as a Nakamura, he's been there for a good 3 months now. About 3 to 4 months now. And he is not being promoted the way he should be. He's not. This guy should be fucking a rabid reaction everywhere they go. Now, I did see a photo. This was before the fans filled up the arena. Well, they didn't really fill up the arena, but this is before the commentators were at the commentators table. I saw a photo on Twitter of, this is where they were at. They were at the Verizon. They were at the Verizon Center, Verizon Arena, yep. In North Little Rock, Arkansas. Let me get that right, North Little Rock. It wasn't exactly Little Rock. But anyway, I posted a picture on Twitter. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, be sure to follow me. I'm tweeting all night during WWE events. Twitter.com/@JDVenom02. I sent this to OK Fave, Joe Cronin, and JD from NY. And the whole TV camera side, where people are seeing where the cameras are facing the actual, the TV camera side pretty much. Whole TV camera side there was no fans. Again, there was nobody in the front row, or I'm saying nobody at the commentators booth yet. So this is before, but I did see. It looks like it was I think Mike Rome. Mike Rome was in the ring. You know what I mean? The ring announcer. So there was nobody there. You could hear in the crowd. The crowd was dead. I want to know. I want to hear from Meltzer if anything comes up about the crowd's attendance tonight. Because the crowd was dead. The crowd was absolutely punishly dead tonight. And it was fucking hard to watch. SmackDown was hard to watch tonight. But anyway, we get the opening of Jinder Mahal. He comes out, and he hypes tonight's main event. Tonight's main event is Jinder Mahal and Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That's how tired I am, and that's why, that's why I'm not invested in this, because SmackDown literally is making me go to sleep here. But Nakamura and Orton versus Rusev and Jinder Mahal was tonight's main event. He hypes that up. He goes on and on about he's not being shown nothing but disrespect. The USA chants start up. Jinder wonders who will pay for him being disrespected. The Steamers speak up and take the blame for failing Jinder last week. They get emotional and apologize to the people in India. This was horrible. The Steamers starts crying. They start bowing at his feet. They want to kiss his feet. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna suck his Maharaja? Huh? I thought the Steamers were gonna suck his Maharaja. No, we didn't get that, did we? No, we got Nakamura comes out to the ring. He pushes the Steam Brothers out of the way. The Steam Brothers attack. I'm sorry. Steam Brothers attack Mahal. I'm sorry. You know what? I can't even think right now. I apologize, guys. The Steam Brothers attack Nakamura. Nakamura, attacked the Steam Brothers. Then Nakamura attacked Mahal. Then Randy Orton. Then they get the upper hand on Nakamura. Randy Orton comes out to the ring, makes a save. Then Rusev comes out to the ring, and just at the end of the segment, we see Orton and Nakamura standing tall. Okay, so that's what it is. So it just basically sets up tonight's main event. Mahal and Rusev stand tall in the ring. Orton and Nakamura's at ringside. So whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't. Then it was announced when we came out from break that Nakamura versus Randy Orton in a number one contenders match announced for next week on SmackDown. Do we? Why? We know that Nakamura's gonna win. Why do we want to see Orton versus Mahal again? Nakamura got screwed out of winning the WWE Championship. He should get an Impact rematch. But it goes day to day with WWE writing, WWE booking. He should get an Impact rematch, in my opinion. But hey, he's gonna get his rematch anyway because that's the way that fucking SmackDown Live rolls, and that's the way the WWE rolls, because they want us to believe that Orton's gonna try to beat Shinsuke Nakamura, but in all reality, we already know that Nakamura's gonna win. Why is this match happening? I have no idea. They're trying to pop ratings because they desperately need it. I'm pretty sure this rating's gonna be way down from last week. I'm pretty sure a lot of people tuned out. They had to. So anyway, we're gonna get Nakamura versus Orton next week for the number one contenders match for the WWE Championship. First match of the night, we got the Ascension, poor bastards, who got buried here tonight. Well, they already been buried, but you can just tell that WWE doesn't really care for the Ascension. They are basically a enhancement talent for the tag team division. They went up against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Brand new theme song. These themes, we're going to be talking about more theme songs in a second. And I said this last night, I never seen a span within ever of new theme songs popping up. You got Baron Corbin, you got Big Cash, you got Emma last night, Emma. You got tonight, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, obviously because they're a new tag team. And we're going to be talking about Aiden English's. Fucking pathetic music. And I'm actually going to be playing that here in a little bit as well. I'm going to bring that up right now because it is fucking god awful terrible, that fucking music. Let me bring that up right now so I won't forget. And once we get to that segment, we will go from there. Do I have it up? Is this it? Okay, I have it, I think. No, I don't. I'm lying. Where is it? It was on WWE. Okay, I got it. Okay. So, back to the review. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable, they win against the Ascension. I like the dynamic. I like them being a team. This is one of the bright spots. Shelton Benjamin look good. Chad Gable look good. And they win after Shelton Benjamin hits the pay dirt, if you guys remember that finisher, on Victor from the Ascension for the 1-2-3 victory. I like this. Build this team up. Make this team a threat against the New Day for the tag team titles. Eventually have them win the titles, then eventually have Shelton Benjamin turn heel on Chad Gable. Then they can have a one-on-one feud, maybe going into WrestleMania or after WrestleMania next year. That's what I'll do with Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. They need another tag team. This is one of the bright spots for SmackDown Live, and I have nothing against. I have nothing against the main team. So good match. They look good. They good match. Not a good match, but a good way to showcase them as a new tag team. The entrance music, again, I don't really like. It seems like they just they have like a little entrance music maker. They use a template for hip hop, template for dance, template for opera. That's what it seems like, because it just seems like a bunch of mashup bullshit. You can clearly see that after Jim Johnson left, and the fucking entrance teams, the quality has went down. As far as on the main roster, CFOs on fucking NXT, great, fantastic. But main roster, whoever's doing the entrance music for the main roster is this fucking awful. I don't know if it's still CFOs, but you can definitely tell it's not CFOs, because it's clear it's between 9 days. CFOs put some horrible quality into it. It seems like on the main roster they just put together entrance music by within the afternoon. You know what I mean? It takes them like fucking 5 minutes to make the entrance music. Oh, that sounds good. Let's get this to Vince. Vince, how's it sound? Oh, it sounds great. Vince listens to like fucking one note of the song and says, oh, it sounds great, when it really sounds like shit. So after that, we see Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable win. We see Baron Corbin backstage with Renee Young. He's squandering on his Money in the Bank cash-in. He blames it on John Cena. It says Cena went and hid from him on Raw. Sure, Baron Corbin, shut the fuck up. Taking away his chance to the wrong. The what? Who wrote this shit? It says taking away his chance to right the wrong, but they put right as like right, like right. Like your right hand, not right if you're writing something. To right the wrong, but whatever. Corbin says that's life. He's tired of people asking about the briefcase. He doesn't live in the past like the WWE Universe. Corbin indicates he will answer AJ Styles' challenge tonight and to win the U.S. Championship. Because AJ Styles is having a U.S. Open Challenge. Forgot to mention that. AJ Styles comes out to the ring. He reminds us on how Kevin Owens lost the chance to challenge for the title as long as he holds it. AJ kicks off the Open Challenge with the rest of the roster. The music hits and out comes Ty Dillinger. I was like, okay, cool. We can see Ty Dillinger versus AJ Styles tonight. That's good. That's good. Get Ty on TV, get him to wrestle, and we'll go from there. But we already knew Baron Corbin was going to come out. So how come no one went to Ty Dillinger and say, hey, you didn't see the monitor right now? You didn't see Baron Corbin say he was going to come out to the ring? And I like the way on how Ty Dillinger kind of played it off too as well. So I don't want to say a positive point, but that was, well, I guess you want to call it a positive point. But it's not like overly positive or anything of that nature. It was just like, okay, he just went on with the fucking match because he really wanted that chance because he hasn't been on TV. So I like the psychology there from Ty Dillinger of him not being on TV for a while. He's desperate for opportunity, and he still went with the match. I'll get to that in a moment. But then Ty Dillinger comes out. Baron Corbin confronts him on the stage. They argue. Corbin shoves Ty. Ty shoves Corbin back. Ty heads to the ring, but Corbin tries to stop him, attacks him from behind. Ty leaves Corbin down at ringside. Then Ty's like, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. Match is underway. The bell rings. They go at it. Ty blocks a early phenomenal forearm attempts and goes for the tiebreaker, but AJ counters that and puts him into the Cab Crusher, reverses that into the Cab Crusher onto Ty Dillinger, and Ty Dillinger immediately taps out. This match lasted no longer than a minute and a half. Terrible. Burying Ty Dillinger on TV, you have him come out, you have him being desperate for a United States Championship match. Still wanted to go with the match, even though Baron Corbin's at ringside, and Baron Corbin did not really get involved in the finish. He taps out. There you go. That's Ty Dillinger, guys. Perfect 10, perfect jobber. And it sucks. It sucks. It sucks because I like Ty Dillinger. I really do. But hey, that's the way that WWE thinks about Ty Dillinger. That's what WWE thinks about Ty Dillinger. So AJ Styles wins. After the match, AJ celebrates as Corbin pulls Ty to the floor and launches him into the barrier. Corbin tries to come in after AJ, but AJ hits him with a forearm for I guess a big pop, if you want to say. The pop sound like more of a crackle. But Corbin throws a fair ringside as AJ Styles stands tall. This is going to be AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin at wherever the next pay-per-view is. I don't even really know what the next pay-per-view is for SmackDown. Who gives a shit? But that's what the U.S. title match is going to be going to their next pay-per-view. So there you go. I mean, that's my opinion at least. Jinder Mahal and Rusev are backstage preparing for the main event. Jinder calls Rusev his friend. I did like this promo from Rusev. You know what I mean, the brute. You know what I mean? Rusev Machka. You know what I mean? Fucking Masturbation Celebration. I didn't get to see that tonight, but hey, at least as long as we saw Rusev. Rusev says they are not friends. He came to SmackDown to be WWE Champion. After tonight, he's coming for the title. I like that. I like that. Even though they lost tonight, but I like that they're making Rusev seem that he wants to get a title shot. Is he really going to get a title shot? Most likely not. But I'm liking they're trying to position him to get a title shot, kayfabe-wise. I accept that. I accept the promo. Hopefully they actually do end up pushing Rusev. That's like saying that, I hope that hot girl doesn't cheat on me with a hotter guy, hotter than me. You know what I mean? So that's wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. We get Mike Kanellis versus Bobby Roode. Do I really need to explain what happens here? First of all, I'm going to say this. Bobby Roode, you need to turn heel, man. I don't like the smiling Bobby Roode. I don't want to be negative, guys. I like Bobby Roode, but he's a heel. That gimmick is for a heel, not for a face. He's going to turn heel eventually. He is. He's going to turn heel eventually. I'm going to be patient with this. I'm going to give this a couple of months. Out all the bitching, out all the complaining that you're going to hear from me for the next couple months, I want Bobby Roode to turn heel. He's going to turn heel because that is a heel gimmick. I'm going to give it a couple months. Even though I am, and I know myself, I will be bitching and complaining about him being face. I know it. But after a couple months, if we don't see him heel by the beginning of November, we have a fucking problem. We have a fucking problem. I'm going to be patient. Give him a couple months so the fan, and I said this last week too, have the fans, get behind him. And as soon as you get behind him, when he turns heel, it will make his heel reaction that much stronger. Because right now, he doesn't have a fucking reaction. He has reactions in places like Texas and California and New York and, Philly and, Florida. Places that are really interesting where the smart fans are at. But places like, North Little Rock, Arkansas, Boise, Idaho, places like that. Birmingham, Alabama, Knoxville, Tennessee, Des Moines, did I say Des Moines, Iowa? Des Moines, Iowa. Places like that. Places that are not really, internet wrestling community heavy. They're just more of, hey, WWE's coming to town tonight for $10. You want to take a little Johnny to the show? That's what it is. They don't know who these guys are. But again, that's where marketing comes in. They need to market Bobby Roode. They need to market Shinsuke Nakamura. Market guys like Finn Balor and all those guys. So they can get a bigger reaction. Put these guys on fucking commercials. John Cena doesn't need a fucking commercial. Seth Rollins, he's already over. Dean Ambrose is over because they've been around for a while. Roman Reigns doesn't need that shit. Give these guys commercials. They gave the Fashion Police commercials, also with fucking Alexa Bliss. You know what I mean? They're giving Sasha Banks commercials. Give these guys commercials. Give these guys commercials. I don't give a fuck what it is. It can be fucking bottled water. It can be pimple cream. It can be fucking, vaping. I don't fucking care. Give these guys commercials so they can be more over with the casuals. Alright, so Bobby Roode wins. That's all we need to know. Oh yeah, speaking of, Mike Kanellis. This guy came into WWE 2 months ago. See what happens with 2 months? I heard about the whole the prescription drugs, and he's been abusing them and all that stuff. I thought he was gonna be off TV. But no, he's still on TV. And now Mike Kanellis, who has a fucking great theme song, awesome theme song, who was hot for one night at Money in the Bank, didn't show up on Raw, didn't show up on SmackDown the next week. Then after that, he's just another guy on the roster. WWE just took in fucking, Mike Kanellis because WWE doesn't want him on the indie scene. He doesn't want him in TNA. He doesn't want him on Ring of Honor because they feel that he'll be a big star in Ring of Honor. So now, since he's now with WWE, they feel like they have control of him. They want all the hot superstars, whether they're going to use them or not. I'm afraid if Marty Scurll will ever come to WWE. I'm afraid if the Young Bucks come to WWE, see what they do. Kenny Omega. You know what I mean? Like, I feel okay about Kenny Omega, but guys like the Young Bucks and Marty Scurll and, just got Moose, you know what I mean? Guys like that, like, can you imagine? I can. It's not going to end well. But Baru wins with the Glorious DDT for the 1-2-3 victory. Kevin Owens comes out. Just another promo from Kevin Owens about him complaining about him being the United States champion. He made a point in this promo saying, 1 year ago today, I was the United States. I'm sorry, I was the first. He didn't say first ever Universal Champion, but he was the Universal Champion. Now, fast forward 1 year, I'm without the United States title. Do you guys see a problem with that? I see a fucking problem with that. Why? I don't say, like, it's just so many issues with that. He was at the Universal Championship last year. Now he's saying, "Oh, now I don't even have the United States Championship." You can't compare the U.S. title to the Universal Championship. You can't. Universal Championship is equivalent to the WWE Championship. He basically buried himself in this promo. I don't know if it's intentionally or unintentionally, but he basically buried himself in this promo, saying that, well, hey, I'm your Universal Champion. Now, a year from now, I'm now without the United States title. Come on, Kevin Owens. You're better than that. You're better than that. That's one thing, but it's just the same Kevin Owens promo. I like Kevin Owens, but it's like, let's advance with the storyline, and they're gonna be advancing. They're gonna be advancing after tonight. Basically, he came out and interrupted Andy in English, and we'll be talking about him in a fucking second as well. And we're gonna be playing this segment in a second. So basically, Shane McMahon comes out. Basically, Shane speaks from the stage and says he's not here to help Owens. It was Owens who picked the special referee last week. Corbin says Shane was extremely biased and then left the match before it was over. Shane took it upon himself to call the finish because a match of that magnitude needed a finish. Shane says Owens lost to AJ. Owens says Shane screwed him again. Shane says Owens can call it what he wants because this conversation is over. Okay? This conversation is over. Shane says he and the fans are tired of hearing Owens complain. Shane asks Owens to leave the ring and for English to return to the ring because he has opponent Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn comes out. Sami Zayn versus Aiden English. Very short match. 1-2-3 victory. Aiden English wins after fucking Kevin Owens comes into the ring. The referee was in the match. Takes the referee's shirt off of him. Puts it on. I don't know how that wasn't a disqualification right there. How was that not a disqualification right there? How was that not really a disqualification, but how's that? Yeah, how's that no disqualification? Because he attacked Sami Zayn, the referee, for that sanctioned match, who signed the contract. I'm talking about kayfabe wise, who has his name on the bottom of the contract, saying that he's gonna be the referee for his match. He should have called it disqualification, and Sami Zayn should have won the match. Do you need to have the referee shirt on to make it official? Is there a hidden rule in wrestling that if you don't have the referee shirt on, you can't make the 3 count? You can't call disqualification. You can't call a count out? Give me a fucking break, WWE. Give me a fucking break. Stupid. This is the shit I think about that you guys may not think about at times. Stupid. So Aiden English wins, and after the match, we get this. I want you guys to listen to this shit. I want you guys to listen to how bad Aiden English's theme song is. It is fucking terrible. So terrible that I laugh at it. No wonder why he doesn't get a fucking entrance with this music. Listen to this shit.
Here is your winner, Aiden England.
I'll tell you what you can say. Kevin Owens has gone off the deep end.
Owens just stripped the referee of his jersey, put it on himself, interfered in the match, and declared Aiden English the winner.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's obviously a message to Shane McMahon, who I think in Kevin's mind did the exact same thing last week to Kevin.
But Shane McMahon is the commissioner of SmackDown Live.
You think that matters to Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens believes there's a conspiracy against him.
Kevin Owens is in denial.
That's terrible. That is a fucking terrible theme song. I don't give a shit if I get copyright on this video. I really don't. I can give two shits. It is fucking cringe, that theme song. It has horns. It has woo. It has fucking violins. It's cringe. It's terrible. Awful. Just like this review. This review is awful because I don't give a shit about this SmackDown show tonight. SmackDown tonight, give it a 3 out of 10, guys. After that, we get a backstage interview with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler says that we can expect nothing because he was supposed to reveal something this week. He says we can expect nothing because what he has in mind is going to take a little longer. He rants on becoming nothing more than an afterthought when he's really a star. He's once again take shots at various WWE gimmicks, including Finn Balor, by calling him a charisma vacuum. Ziggler says all the years of dedication and sacrifice have meant nothing. So if we want all flash and no substance, that's what we will get next week. So I'm very curious to see what the hell they're gonna be doing with Dolph Ziggler. His career is, I mean, I love Dolph Ziggler. He's been one of my favorites of this era. He's been probably one of my top 3 favorites of this era. Favorites. I'm not saying he's the best. Favorites. But his career it's almost to the end as far as like him even getting a push. I think this is gonna be the final straw with him. The final straw. Either he's gonna retire from wrestling, period, or he's gonna go to New Japan or fucking Ring of Honor. I can definitely see that. Don't go to TNA, Ziggler. You're better than that. You're way better than TNA. So what are they gonna do with him? I don't know. Usos versus New Day. Usos win. That's all we need to know. They're gonna pick a stipulation for their tag team rematch. That's all we need to know. We get Tamina Slinger and Tina Stock. Tamina wins. Who gives a shit? Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena. Yeah, right. Versus Jinder Mahal and Rusev. For some reason, they said something about John Cena. Or the people who write this stuff on Wrestling Inc. sometimes has a lot of typos. But winners is Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. A very meh match. Randy Orton at the end of it here to end SmackDown actually RKO's Nakamura since they have their number 1 contenders match next week. So there you go. That was SmackDown tonight, guys. I don't have nothing else to say. This show wasn't good. I went through everything that I think you guys need to know. I don't want to bore you guys to nothing even more because I'm bored of this fucking review. If you guys like this here, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page where both links are down below. Come back tomorrow for my NXT review live after NXT ends. It's going to be more lively than this shit. Also as well, the Mae Young Classic episode 1 and 2. I'm going to watch episode 2 right now. That's going to be up on Thursday for reviews. But, guys, if you made this far in the video, let me know who you're going to pick for next week. Put a hashtag Orton or hashtag Nakamura in the chat. Hashtag Orton or hashtag Nakamura in the chat to see who do you think is going to win the number 1 contenders match for next week. I'm going to go hashtag Nakamura, but let me know in the comment section if you made this far in the video. I wouldn't believe you made it this far in the video. I wouldn't believe it. But there you go. I'm done. I'm done. I'm bored of this shit, and I'm going to get out here. Please rate, please subscribe, please drop a comment. Just for my SmackDown hand review. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like Facebook page where both links are down below. Again, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.